Hey guys, welcome to At Home Fitness with Coach A. I am Coach A, and this is the YouTube channel that aims to bring you guys in gym quality coaching and workouts for your at home or garage gym needs. Now, you guys are going to see a lot of changes happening on the videos over the next couple weeks. Doing our best to try and bring you guys clear, concise videos as short as possible that makes you want to watch them, receive that coaching, and keep clicking back. As always, please hit the subscribe or like button below to get those workouts delivered to you on the daily, and let us know how you do. Post your workout results, post your weights, post your movements. Super interested in hearing back from everybody. Without further ado, here's your workout. Alrighty, workout number 214 for Thursday, October 15th. Again today, just like yesterday, we're looking at a single component for our workout piece today, and it is again going to be a longer 4-time workout with a lot of movement involved. Now, again, just like we did yesterday, you see 1 to 10, you also see 10 to 1. However, this is going to be a little different today because that is all going to be the same movements. You have a ascending, descending periodization scheme here where you guys are going to do 1 hang clean and thruster with a dumbbell or kettlebell. So that is going to translate into 1 hang clean and thruster right and 1 hang clean and thruster left. So the 1 to 10, 10 to 1 you see refers to each side. And the second movements are 30 double unders with a jump rope. So what this is going to look like for time, you are going to do 1 hang clean and thruster right, transition to 1 hang clean and thruster left. Then you're going to perform your 30 double unders, and then we're back to our dumbbell or kettlebell for 2 hang clean and thruster right, 2 hang clean and thruster left, back to our 30 double unders again. We're going to continue this, guys, until we get to and complete the round of 10 each side, and then work our way back down to 1. All right, so on that transition, as those rep schemes get higher, so 2 to 10, 10 to 2, you can alternate sides each rep. So you can go right, then left, then right, then left, and that would be 2 each. Or you can go right, right, left, left, and that would be 2 each. Feel free to adapt it however you want. You can even change that as you guys go through the workout. It is completely and entirely up to you. The suggested weight for this workout is going to be something less than we would normally use for unilateral movements here. So normally we would have a dumbbell of 50 and 35 pounds for the ladies, or the guys and the ladies, and a kettlebell of 53 and 35 for the guys and ladies. I would like this workout to be performed with something less, and that'll keep us moving on those hang clean and thrusters. If you guys only have those weights, that's fine. I would expect you to have to rest probably a decent chunk more than somebody that's going to be working with something lighter. Stick around for these tricky movement demonstrations and modifications. All right, guys, a couple things I want to make sure we focus on here as this clock gets going. We can do this with either a dumbbell or a kettlebell, and you're going to see me demonstrate both of those. Keep in mind the rep scheme, so 1 on the first round is going to be each arm. I do not have to transition back to the ground. I can make that transition in the air. So there's 1 and 1, right and left, with my hang, squat, clean to thruster. Keep in mind that is 1 compound movement, so to speak. And then we are into the 30 double unders. Remember, if you're going to modify this down, I would probably suggest going into 45 singles. 60 singles is going to take a long time, and that's going to kind of change the course of the workout here. So now we're back into the second round. You're going to see me do the first of the 2 options, which is go right through the first 2 on the right arm, and then make that transition to the next 2 on the left arm. Right? Obviously, this is a little easier to swing in our hang power clean, or hang squat clean, excuse me. But the thruster is pretty much going to be the same thing, whether it's kettlebell or dumbbell. So we are back into those 30 double unders, and then we're going to make our way to 3 and 3 in a little different manner. Keep in mind we're going up to 10. We're hitting 10 and 10 for the top of the pyramid, and then we're going to work our way back down. Your double unders are going to be after each round, so after you finish that last round of 1 and 1, you are going to finish the 30 double unders to complete the workout. So here's the other option. I'm going to make a transition side to side every rep.
So 1, 1, we're into 2 here, thruster overhead, and 2, and then we'll be 3 and 3. Stay tuned for movement modifications.
All right, let's talk modifications for those hang clean thrusters and double unders. Double unders first. Double unders can always become single unders with that jump rope. Even that maybe 2 hops per rotation, however you want to look at that, maybe a half under. Jumping jacks are always going to be a good modification. Those lateral hops, back and forth, sideways, over a line, good modification. Toe taps, I found a lot of people that actually really like to do a toe tap, mostly because I think of the coordination aspect of it. Really sets the heart on fire, get the heart rate up a lot, makes you guys breathe really hard. All those perfectly fine, all get the point. Jumping jacks are usually my preferred because I usually put double unders into the equation if I want the shoulders to get a little fatigued with the rope in hand, okay? And the only one of those you're actually going to use your shoulders and move your shoulders is going to be that jumping jack where the hands are touching up overhead. Now, for the hang clean thrusters, if we're modifying this, we don't have a kettlebell, we don't have a dumbbell, or we don't have ones that are even close to light enough for us to be able to do this, which is fine. So here's what we're going to do. We have a couple options. We have a band, we have a ball, we have a barbell. If we're looking at the barbell, the one each side simply becomes 1. And technically you guys can go from the ground, doesn't have to be hang. So we up, we're into that squat, and we're up overhead for our thruster, bars back down, that's our rep. All right, if we're doing 2, we can keep it in our hands, we can drop it, it doesn't matter, it's up to you guys. Obviously that gives you some freedom with making that weight a little heavier than you might be able to with a dumbbell or kettlebell if you want. That is entirely up to you guys. If we're looking at a ball, here's what I want you to do. I want you to find your wall ball spot, and then I want you to clean into every wall ball. So I'm down, I'm picking up the ball, I'm leg ball, cleaning it, and then I'm up, releasing into my wall ball target, okay? When that ball comes back down, I grab it, I go back down, I touch the ground, I'm into my squat, and then I'm up into my next wall ball. Same movement. It is up to you on the reps. If you guys want to do 2 to 20 back down to 2, is entirely your call. It obviously, timing wise, is going to be similar, but keep in mind it is a longer movement than it would be with a dumbbell or kettlebell because you guys actually have to release that ball and weight on it, all right? And then we're obviously taking it back down to the ground instead of taking it down into that hanging position. So the 1 correlation to 1 and 1 is actually probably more accurate time-wise, but not necessarily work-wise. Band. Here's what I want you guys to do. First piece is going to be that hang clean, and that's going to be our banded deadlifts, RDLs, hip extension, however you want to look at that. On the round of 1 and 1, we're going to do 2 of these. Okay, if you guys want to add in more, if you want to keep it a even workout throughout, that is fine. Or if you want to find some other type of structure, maybe like 5 to 50 or something along those lines, feel free to do that. That is entirely your call. With those hip extensions, I don't think that would be a huge problem, even doing the 5 to 50 back to 5. Now, for the thruster portion of that movement, we're going to take that band, we're going to set it under the feet. We're going to set ourselves in a squatting position. I'm going to grab the band shoulder width without the stretch, and from there I squat and drive the weight or drive the resistance up overhead with the band. So there is an actual thruster there. Now, if you're going to do 5 to 50 with the RDLs, so to speak, you probably don't need, unless you really want to get deep into a nasty workout, want to do 5 to 50 with the thrusters, in which case 2 times is probably fine. A 3 to 30 is going to be still pretty aggressive. Again, it's entirely up to you guys how you want to modify this. There is no right or wrong answer. It's basically what you want the outcome to be. How long do you want to work? How fatiguing do you want it to be? How much are you willing to focus on your mechanics as that fatigue increases? Don't forget, like, subscribe, and get those workouts sent to you on the daily.